Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Here is a list of 5 Premier League players that should transfer to a bigger team and become stars in their own right. Now this is not to disrespect any of the teams they are currently in. So here we go. At number 5 we have 26-year-old James Ward-Prowse, the captain of Southampton. Now Ward-Prowse has been at Southampton since the age of 6 and he's been the main feature in the first team since he was 19. So far he has played almost 288 games, scoring 36 goals for Southampton. Now at 26 he is at the peak of his career, and I think many top teams like Arsenal, Man United, Tottenham, Liverpool could do with a Ward-Prowse in their team. He's a great box-to-box centre mid, he's got leadership skills, he's got great passes, and he's known for his stamina and tenacity. In fact, his stamina is so good, in 2021 he became the first Premier League player ever to play every single minute of 2 consecutive Premier League seasons. Now that is a great stat, never missing a game for injury or never coming off as a sub. And the big elephant in the room, the main skill of Ward-Prowse and why every team should want him, is because this man is an absolute stone cold killer when it comes to set pieces. Yes, Ward-Prowse is arguably the best free kick taker in the world, and he's probably not getting the recognition he deserves because he's at Southampton. If he was at Juventus or Real Madrid banging in the free kicks that he does, there'll be no question who's the best free kick taker in the world. And I think he deserves to move to a bigger team and he'll become an instant star. At number 4 of my list we have Mark Cucurella at Brighton. I'll be honest, I didn't know much about him before he joined Brighton, but he signed for them for £15 million in the summer, and I tell you what, Brighton have found an absolute gem of a player. This guy is destined for a big team surely in the future, because he has taken the Premier League with complete ease, making an instant impact as soon as he started playing, causing havoc on the wing. Cucurella is your perfect modern fullback. He's great on the ball, which makes sense because he came from the Barcelona youth system. He's great at attacking, dribbling past players, putting in killer crosses, and defensively he's very solid in terms of position and making tackles. Attacking fullbacks are at a premium in today's game, and all top teams want an elite fullback or wingback. So surely it won't be long until Cucurella is moved to a bigger team. At number 3 we have Rapinha at Leeds. What a player. This tall, slick, fast, strong winger is literally carrying Leeds on his back. And I mean carrying because no other player at Leeds is even close to him. Now Leeds signed him in 2020 from Rennes for around £20 million, which is an absolute steal for Rapinha. He is your typical Brazilian footballer that plays with flair, skill, position and determination. He's got a wicked left foot which he uses to finish the ball in the back of the net. His crosses are absolutely deadly and he's only just turned 25. So he's just reached his peak and he's going to go on for much longer. And I don't think Leeds will be able to hold on to him. It won't be long until the big clubs coming for him. There's rumours that Bayern Munich already want him. To me, he would walk into most of the big teams. Liverpool, Arsenal, United. So that was my number 3, Rapinha. At number 2, we've got Tielemans. This man is a Rolls Royce of a player, and in my opinion he's already playing at world class level. We just don't see it as much or take recognition because he's at Leicester. But Leicester took a gamble on Tielemans when they signed him for £40 million because not many were sure if Tielemans was that good, if £40 million would have been worth it, but Leicester knew what they were doing and Tielemans is worth every penny they paid for him. He's very instrumental in this Leicester team, and I compare him to a similar style of MADRID. He always makes the right decisions with the ball. He always gets Leicester out of bad situations from tight spots. When there's 3 defenders around him, he can turn around, make the right pass, dribble past players. And for a centre mid, he scores goals in the big games against big teams, most notably the winning goal against Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Tielemans is an absolute brilliant player, and Leicester manager Brendan Rodgers already confirmed that Tielemans has rejected a new contract. So that means Tielemans is already eyeing up the next move. I think he's good enough to play for Real Madrid, maybe even replace Modric. And at number 1 we have Mr. Declan Rice. Yes, apologies to all my Hammers fans, but Rice is a gem. He's an absolute machine and he's just the engine of that West Ham team. Now Declan Rice came through the West Ham ranks, made his debut at 17. At 18 he broke into the first team squad and came second in West Ham's Player of the Year. The following year at 19 he came second again in the Player of the Year. In his third season at 20 he finally won West Ham Player of the Year. So that's 3 consecutive years, 18, 19, 20 in the top 2 of Hammer's Player of the Year. Brilliant stat. At 21 he was handed the captaincy and he leads from the front. He's already, can tell he's a perfect captain. He screams instructions, he leads by example, and Rice is the type of player that all teams would love to have in their team. He's tall, he's strong, he's fast, he has tenacity. He's mainly known for his defensive skills, making interceptions, tackles, breaking up play, passing it off to a faster player. But in recent years, he's vastly improved his own dribbling, agility, passing, shooting, scoring goals, which make him close to the perfect centre midfielder. And I think Rice is going to change whatever team he's going to go to. He reminds me a lot of Patrick Vieira in the way he plays. And Rice is one of the reasons why West Ham are doing so well. He's at the heart of that team. And I think he's destined for something big. No offense to West Ham, but I can see him leaving soon. The big teams already got their eyes on Declan Rice, and West Ham know that. And they're trying to fend them off by putting ridiculous price tag on him, saying, oh, 100 million was a bargain for Rice. Now it's gone up to 150 million, 200 million. Realistically, I don't think anyone will pay more than 100 million purely because it's a centre midfielder and yeah, price inflation has gone out the roof. So I think I can see teams probably bidding 80, 90 for Declan Rice. That's a fair price for him. But whatever team he goes to, I think he's just going to be a star. He's already a star. He's going to be even bigger star. So thank you for tuning into my list. That was a list of 5 players that are destined for big moves in the near future. Please comment, like, subscribe, share the video. Thank you.